The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Take 30. Inside.
Now Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before half for Rodgers. His throw incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Powering his way forward. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
20, give it. Take third, get 300. Jump out.
To throw is Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Look at the 8. Plant. Yeah, this. Look, inside. Hey, 88, 88, 88. Go to 50. Screen again.
Rodgers now to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Back north. Go to 50, 20. Stay right. Take 30. Get 300. Get 300. Jump out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And running with power here. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
From the 48-yard line, here's a second down and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Nike Texas. On the quick, right? Nike Texas.
At the 26-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Stroud. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Ow, get up. 11. Get up.
Looking to throw. Stroud. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 25 yards that time.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud keeps it. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Texans have moved out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And the kickoff for Houston.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Steelers.
Hey, 30. Come. Jump up. Hey, take 26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Taking a shot for down here. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh.
Inside 26. Box it. Yeah, go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Got 300. Take 30. Slip again.
Here's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Jump out. 318. Plant. Hey, take 88. Back north. Go to 50. Look again.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Like somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Green 18. Stop 26.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Texans first down.
And Stroud now to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah,
what happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
This is 3rd and goal.
White Tony. Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Stroud.
It's caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Here's 1st down.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now it's Rodgers.
Got his man, it's Warren.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
This is 1st and 10.
Box it, box it, box it.
to throw. Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Here we go, first and goal. Rodgers with a keeper. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I got 318.
Warren. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
50, you block 258. Plant 26. On the 50. Cat 300. Cat 300. Screen idea.
Rodgers to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
630. Hey, 626. Gun. Jim. Zoom.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Boswell for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Stroud to throw it. Taking a shot for down here. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. On the give, it's Warren. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Here's 2nd and a yard. On the run, it's Warren. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Final 2 seconds. This is it.
On the quick.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Finding Schultz. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nut.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we are inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from Vegas. They'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
19. Out. Get that. What? 118.
Stroud going to throw right away. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans 7, Steelers 0.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Run it. Inside. 18. Go to 50. Back to him. Slant. Jump out.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Look the hot. Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hard. And he's His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to try it here again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart plays to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Throw left side. Taken in by Kirk. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and run for this with Mixon. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will go all the way. Take Dell. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts,